Alright, so we got TSW and it's that shit whack. Alright, so let's see what's up with this whack shit. Alright, tell me about this whack shit. Alright, what's whack? Alright. This could be a dude saying this. You know what I think too immediately that I see from this is that there could be a man that shows a loving side, and there's guys that are too tough for their own good going, that shit's whack. Like somebody that wanted to offer something. This could be somebody like a guy that still opens doors or something, you know, where there's guys that think that that's a man, like slamming a door in a woman's face or fucking talking disrespect. And we need to bring this real man type back, the real men. I don't mean the ones that went backwards in life and became big children and they think that disrespecting a woman makes them a man. But I mean like the ones who actually like buy their women stuff and you know what I mean, like and not, I guess, just appreciate women. Yeah, there's definitely a Pisces here somewhere. Tell me what's up with this. All right. So now, well, let me see. This is someone that someone's destined to possibly to be with. There's a Pisces also that's experiencing some kind of karma for turning their back on you. They're broke. I feel like they're also in a toxic ass relationship where they cheat and they party and they fight with each other and shit and they plot on each other. Like, this is all because somebody walked away from going through the dark night of the soul. I feel like you could have told this person to like stop dealing with this person because they're going to stress you out, like you're making a bad judgment call, and they went anyway. Like, do. I think it was because of a fucking sex addiction or something. I think that they thought that secretly, like, you were always going to be there, you know, like this person's always going to be around whenever you want me. Or call me, whatever it is, I'll be there. They thought that you were going to be there, yeah, either sexually. I feel like they could have thought that, like, or that's just my yes card, right? Like this greedy, entitled, you know. Hold on. Yeah, that this person, they would have been so happy. I feel like they're content in a relationship where there's nothing but lies and struggle. It's like somebody enjoys drama. This is a man we're talking about here. I want to remind everybody, this is a man that we're talking about. Food, somebody can't even put food on the table now. That's someone's karma, is that they're homeless, they're broke, they have no job. This is reaping what you sow, all right? I feel like somebody, hold on. This person could have been like a realtor or an investor. For somebody, this person, someone was like prominent at one point or did something. Somebody had some skill. They gave it up because of somebody that they're with, though, or they made a really bad decision with another person. I don't know if this is another man, or it could be a female that they decided to get with. But the whole point is that they made a bad judgment call with somebody. And boy, are they paying the price for it. Tell me, beware. Beware. They were warned. Or you said, beware of these what? Yeah, liver. So you broke free from this person. You knew this person was a tyrant, or this person's turning into one. Because this guy, this King of Cups, is loving. Now all of a sudden, after all of this, it's like a tyrant. Imposing your own tyranny. Like, yeah. Somebody is very gifted, though, man. But there's also somebody that's becoming a con artist in the midst of this whole thing. Like, I guess there's going to be maybe this is like multiple dudes, what's happening to them during a certain process. Some of them actually are getting away and like, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. But there's others who are becoming con artists and tyrants. Yeah, it's like that they're preying on damsels in distress, but I think some of these guys are now damsels in distress, to tell you the truth. That's what it feels like. Rescuer, what's this? Their fathers as well. So somebody may need to call their father to go like help them out with fucking food or something like that. Yeah, their father's always rescuing them and their mother. For somebody in particular, man, it's like if it wasn't for the parents of this dude, so this guy could act like he is accomplished or established, but his parents are still taking care of him. And I feel like they're tired of it. Gabriella, tell me what's up. Yeah, something happened with this person. You defeated this person? Yeah, yes, that's my yes card. I don't know, somebody was destined for success in this lifetime, man, and instead they made such bad decisions. You could have said, yo, beware of this shit, man. Like, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. You're going to get karma for this. And it's like somebody's like, nope. It's like they gave up their entire even ability to be successful and shit like that. Wow. All right. I think that this person refuses to believe that a woman can be professional, successful. This is someone that doesn't, I don't know if they got this from their dad. For somebody, they got this whole idea from their father. Like, these are dudes that need to be rescued by women. Somebody didn't want to take the narrow road. Somebody could be dead. Hold on. I don't know. This person didn't know how to live life on their own because their father or their mom or somebody kept picking, like they wouldn't let them just fall. But if someone's father here is supposed to be rescuing their child with safety, like, why aren't you rescuing your child? If your father was supposed to come and help you and he didn't, he's dead, or he's going to wind up dying, or something's going to he's going to get sick. It could even be like a real bad sickness or something. Fate. Somebody's trying to fuck with fate. What's up with this fate, though? Somebody doesn't believe in fate, maybe, and that was put to rest. Maybe it was fated for this lifetime for your father for once to fucking rescue you. Because he could be the kind of narcissistic or something like that. Or it could be like with the Queen of Pentacles, it could have something to do with, you could have brought some kind of attention that there was an issue with the mother. And maybe this is the type of father that will only save sons. And so maybe this was supposed to break a generational curse or just break a toxic pattern of only helping out sons. Tell me about what this fate was. First of all, someone's destined to be successful and to be seen and recognized for something in this lifetime. That's what someone else's fate is. If your father was supposed to rescue you and he tried doing something else, this father will be laid flat. An angel, you're no angel, is what they're saying. Do you have a father that talks a lot of shit or only points out your flaws, and it's like, you're no fucking angel, but somebody else actually may be an angel? Tell me about the fate. All right, tell me about the fate. Yeah, this is definitely, like, I feel like there's something happened with the Tower moment. Something happened, something like, there could have even been a house fire. For somebody, someone's home caught fire, okay? Or there was an aircraft. I don't know. Something happened. I mean, for somebody in particular, there was a fire at somebody's home. Yeah, oh my God. This is somebody, are they trying to steal you? This is also a cheater. You could be, I mean, if you're a male, they could be carrying on toxic traits from their father, cheating as well in the room. The father's in the room. Okay. Oh, he was in the room the whole time. Great. Yay. What is this? Own it. All right. You're going to have to own the fact that you lied to people or that you were supposed to rescue you're a father. You're supposed to help your child. And instead, you were in the room during something. Milk? I don't know. You were... You could have said that she milks everything, and here it's like somebody lied and said that like that you always need help or something like that. And I just feel like this is you because you're gifted and shit like that. And somebody's used to you being the damsel in distress. There's a father that's used to their daughter, because I'm looking at a female and a female and a female in these cards, okay? There's a father that's used to that, so now he doesn't know how to be with you, right? Because it's like, but are you codependent on anybody, sir? Is there anybody that has helped you out in life, maybe repeatedly? It feels like somebody, you broke free, right? You realize that you're some kind of gift. For some of you, you are an artist, like a musician or something, but you have gifts, right? And so, what? Maybe your dad was always used to coming and helping you, but I feel like your dad needed help as well, right? And now you don't have this anymore because you realize that you're destined to be seen or something like that. And so now there's some, it's causing something. So now why do you even have to lie? Your dad could need help now? That's what it is. That's what it is. Your dad is now in a situation where he needs help from some people. He could need financial help, or he could have needed your help. There may be a situation where your dad's too prideful to say that he needs you for something, okay? You got to own it. The fact that everybody needs help. I feel like the lesson here is that everybody needs help at some point in life. It doesn't make you like annoying, or it doesn't make you co-fucking dependent. Sometimes just people just need help. So basically it's like helping someone help themselves is okay, right? Maybe you were the kind of person where you weren't helping yourself, but now you were, because this liberator thing is like, yeah, I don't need that anymore. Wow. What's this? Had a tattoo below the waist. I don't know if that's you. Been in a crazy fight over a parking spot. Is your dad short fused? I feel like your dad has done some fucked up shit. Your dad has a past like everybody else does, right? But do we talk about that? No, right? But when that gets talked about, it's like this. Yeah, but I mean, right? There's always a justification for that shit. But when it's you, it's almost like mocking and putting bright lights on you and shit, you know? Is this your fucking daughter you do this to? All right. Cameron, Faye. It feels like fathers and daughters. The difference and the dichotomy in the relationships with fathers and daughters and fathers and sons is like completely different, man. And I think that there's a tension being drawn to this. Like more people are starting to like there's I don't know if it's healing, but it's awareness. It's awareness, you know, that maybe dads didn't want daughters. Is a follower, not a leader. This your dad? Drinking? Your dad's been drinking or started drinking and shit like that. Is your dad sitting there drinking while something's happening to you? All right, let's call it out, right? I guess. If there are fathers, because it don't feel like sons. It feels like the fathers could be sitting with the sons, and something could be That's what it is. All right. So this is a whole. Don't go. This is a whole. Okay. This is what's happening. I feel like all over. There are fathers that have daughters that are possibly in tough relationships, maybe abusive relationships, or being like attacked or harassed or stalked or something. Whether it's a relationship, a community. And instead, they choose to hang out with a bunch of dudes, possibly even like your brothers and stuff, while this is happening to you, and fucking drink and talk shit on you. I'm going to call this shit out. Any fathers that are doing this shit where you're not rescuing your fucking daughters, but you, okay, you will lose your life, because you are supposed to be like the prototype. You're supposed to lead by example. So now what are you saying? What happens if you're hanging with your sons now? This is a generational curse. Now your son see you just sitting there avoiding. For somebody, it's his own wife that's fucking needs help. You know, like abandoning the women to hang with dudes. Again, this is coming out. So, all right, we'll call it out. There's going to be a shift. And it's going to shift after this, after what I'm saying out loud. Any male that is avoiding helping his wife or his daughter or daughters, and you choose to hang out with a bunch of dudes and even your sons, your life will be ended. Because if you can't be an example, I mean, what the fuck good are you? All right, I'm going to pause that because I don't want to dwell on that shit. I feel like at this point, they want me to speak shit into existence with my reading. So they want to give me a scenario where I can say that shit. All right, I'll be right back. I don't want to, stay tuned. All right, now let's get into another message, I guess. All right. Daddy, no. Why? What happened? Did somebody touch their child? I don't know. Somebody even touched somebody up there. It's like a bunch of fathers that are hanging out while their daughters and wives are being attacked and shit. All right, this Sean and Lisa shit. I'm tired of seeing these two. I'm tired of seeing it. Somebody soiled themselves. I also, is this Sean? I see soil. All right. Anyway, I'm done with that. All right. iOS. I also see. So. I don't know, this could have something to do with an iPhone. Is that what this is? Jury? There's something here with a court case? Okay. Did somebody have jury duty or something and they skipped jury duty? I don't know. That's for somebody where somebody had jury duty and they thought they were like above the law or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that has anything to do with. iOS. But let's see what this is on here. Jupiter, one of the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter, discovered by Galileo. Online games. Hold on a second. Irrelevant ones. All right, let's talk about the irrelevant ones. This could still be the same message, man. It's just weird. Maybe they thought daughters were irrelevant. If you know what, there's going to be a huge shift. I mean, like huge, because the fathers and husbands, the men on this planet who didn't respect women and the role that they play in this life by giving you your life, there are going to be a lot of males removed. That's the shift, because they put shift on there, and like I know what that, I know that there's going to be a shift just in the atmosphere, which is going to cause a shift here. Any males that thought that you didn't need a woman, okay, or that you didn't want to educate yourself, this is also for dudes who want to believe that a woman came from a rib of a fucking man, but yet you got popped out of a woman. I feel like that's going to be proven that that's false. Any dudes at all, they got talent that wanted to believe that women are just created for baking and fucking and cleaning and all kinds of shit. You about to experience something. Tell me about this irrelevant ones. Yeah, they lie about how they talk shit on women. Somebody could have actually said this. Somebody could have been ballsy enough to try to say that women are the irrelevant ones. Whoever that came out of their mouth, you will lose your life. Okay? Tell me some more about this. I feel like somebody's real cocky with their words. Huh? Aquarius. There's an Aquarius that definitely said it. Could definitely be a Sagittarius as well. 13 of them. Screeching. Are there people getting hurt right now? So there could be a situation where there could be fathers and there's other fathers who wouldn't do this shit. It feels like there's 2 different groups of men. And one group is like, how the fuck can you sit here and talk shit on your daughters or your wives or something like that and sit here and fucking drink while this is happening? I feel like there's some dudes who are like, we'll step up and be the father. For screeching, I feel like somebody's being hurt, right? Somebody heard, right? Somebody heard it. It's a wrap for these motherfuckers. But this is what's going to be going on all over the world. All right? This is what's going to be happening. You're going to be speaking for those of us that speak this shit, right? Because some of these dudes are also chosen ones that can speak shit into existence, right? You're going to be speaking shit into the atmosphere, and it's going to resonate. It's going to be all over the world. It's going to affect the entire world. When somebody speaks, okay, for this realm, this shit affects the whole world. So for somebody that thought somebody was fucking irrelevant, I feel like somebody's speech and what they do is actually healing the world. So for somebody, you stick that irrelevant fucking comment up your irrelevant ass. Somebody's actually dying right now. Okay, well, good. Okay, well, great, wonderful, because that's how relevant somebody else is. All right, awesome. Somebody could have even said this. Like, do you know that your daughter or your wife, whoever, your ex, whatever this is actually like the whole world knows who this person is? Okay. You could have a platform, yeah, where you put messages out. I'm telling you, somebody's messages and what they do, it's like like people all over the world are healing from this, or are getting something out of what somebody else is saying. And they're gonna say, somebody could have said, like, you're gonna sit there and like while your child is dying, or you think your child is dying, so now we're gonna have the same thing happen to you. This sounds like men, like it's actually men, okay, that's needed. So this is amazing. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more about this, please. Like, I feel like this is like a bunch of fathers that don't care if their daughters are dying, right? But if their sons were in trouble, screeching could be like the fuck. They would hop in the car and boom. There could have been a situation. There could have been a situation where a father was sitting there witnessing something. Somebody could have called and said, oh, something's up with your son. And that motherfucker hopped in the car and took off and shit like that. And somebody paid attention or seen this shit. Or there's some people that saw this shit. And it's like, how the fuck could you, man? It's because your father's intimidated by you. All right? If I had to be a Siamese twins with someone, I would choose you. So for somebody, this is a twin of yours that they ran to or that they were hanging with. You could have a twin. There could be something about a twin here. You've got more passion than a romance novel with a shirtless guy on a horse. Your dad could even be closet gay. You know, that this could just be something that's coming out. Like that maybe your dad didn't even really like want to be with your mom, or it could have been the kind of thing where it was just an awkward relationship with your mom even, you know, like I feel like there's a bunch of be gay, yeah, out. So somebody I don't know, out, somebody could have come out, you know. You could have even helped your father come out, and it was like you're still gonna sit there and just experience this happening to your fucking daughter, like regardless, because now we're talking about how a lot of chosen ones and people were kidnapped, right? Like, so what? Now all of a sudden, like, you may find out that child's not your blood child, but you're just going to friggin' turn your back now? You know what I mean? Like, it felt, oh my God. You would have to be kind of desensitized, I guess, with this. Because in the beginning, for me, when I realized that like, my dad wasn't going to help me with the situation, when people were trying to have me like gang raped and everything like that, and just kill me and kidnap me and stuff like that, like I realize now, because there's going to be women that are watching my channel that are going through this, that are wondering, where's my dad at? You know, like, where is my dad? Like, he used to jump for my mother who treated him like shit. For some of you that have brothers, he used to jump for your brothers and shit like that, and you probably did more for him every time he needed you. You were there like that. That's probably the problem. But I know that there's going to be women who are going through what I was going through a few years ago. This is to show that you don't need them. All right? Because I know that there's some of you, because you send me emails and stuff about this, about how, you know, like, you're wondering, like, where's my dad? Where are my brothers? Where's my son? Where's my uncles and stuff like that? This is happening for you. You just don't realize it yet, because I had to realize this too. All right? And then there's going to be karma on the other side, but it's to show you and the world just how bad shit has gotten with men just having a problem with women, and it shows. And when your own father doesn't come to expect an angel, so someone's name could be Angel, you could be a female, and you could be wondering, like, where the fuck is my dad? You know what I mean? I don't know. Angel could even be a passed on daughter that's saying this. Like, they actually killed me, and I was wondering where you were at. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. So that's what you did. I don't, or you're being told to. For those of you who watch my channel, some of you may want to kill your father. Okay? Because there's somebody here who I feel like wants to kill their own father or have their father murdered because you feel like I'm the one that does everything for you. You know what I mean? I'm basically like, I'm almost your wife, for fuck's sake. I think that what you're going to have to do is let the universe and your ancestors handle it, because the one thing that I learned is your dad's a Sally, is what they're saying, or your name, or there's a Sally involved. I feel like they're saying that there's a lot of dads that were actually Sallys, and they could have come off real tough. And I guess when nobody's telling them the truth, they feel tough. At some point, this has to come out. Because there are a lot of females wondering, where the fuck is my brother? Where's my dad? Where's my stepfather? Why aren't there any men helping me? It's because we're supposed to show that we used to rule. And when we ruled, shit was right. Okay? When narcissism came into play and pharaohs came in, like, this is just history. This is the part that I believe because I'm experiencing it now, right? Not because I believe everything that I read, but because I'm seeing it happen in my life. Narcissism, it's like pharaoh type energy, you know what I mean? You get a strong, confident woman, that makes a man feel inferior. It shouldn't if he's a certain type of man. But they also had shit happen in their life with parents and mothers. You know what I mean? Like, I have compassion for it, but at the same time, like, you're the one that's also going to be the one that offers healing to him as well. So you'll take everything else. You'll take me jumping and stopping what I'm doing to go help you when your tire's flat, when you need me to bring you lunch, or da-da-da-da-da, or just be your fucking at your beck and call. But when it comes to the fact of me telling you that, like, how I feel, you don't want to hear it. Have any of you ever tried talking to your dad about anything that has to do with feelings? You know what I mean? And it's just, it doesn't happen. Like, it gets shut off, shut down. I'm busy. Can we do this another time? You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. Somebody's father feels little now. You know, maybe you make him feel little because you're making a difference, or you want to make a difference in the world. Now, this is going to be huge for somebody, because this story is going to be something that's you're going to help other people out with this. You're a way better cook than anyone else actually willing to cook for me. You cook for this motherfucker too, don't you? I feel like you do his goddamn laundry. You're like a wife. You need to get away from this cat. All right. This is happening for you, not to you. Okay. Tell me more about this shit, please. Where are all of the men who stand up for women? Look at this shit. Of the thousands of cars that I have, where are you guys? I feel like the spirit realm is crying. Like, what the fuck is going on with you guys? Why aren't you helping your daughters? Why aren't you helping your wives, your exes, your friggin' sisters even? We're not going to stop till you do the right thing. I feel like people are dying. Or they're getting real sick. Something bad is happening to men. And this with the xylophone, like, they're not, the universe isn't playing. Like, this reminds me of playing, right? I don't know if you guys feel like you're more powerful than the entire universe. You may have thought that at one point, but you're not. There's going to be real bad stuff happening all over to men who don't want to protect women. And even worse for those who want to be the ones to attack us. You know, for a lot of your dads, some of your dads, man, became the predators that they would tell you to stay the fuck away from. Like I would never would you let you date your daughter? You know? You got to ask yourself this shit, man. Everyone they've ever met has been at a bar. So your dad drinks, I'm guessing. You know, this could be a restaurant or bar that everybody they've ever met has been there. Like, no one of substance. I don't know. Does your dad date a lot of chicks or something, intentionally trying to flood the toilet? Is your dad Tell me that your father is actually, like, gang stalking you, or connected to gang stalking you, or other people, man. Remarkable. What's remarkable? How much this probably resonates with you, right? Tell me more about this shit. Obstacles and challenges. I feel like it's always been a challenge for you to actually just get the kind of love from this father. This is conditional love. I love you if you do this for me, right? It's almost like, I don't feel like he makes you feel guilty. If you say no to him, you make you feel guilty. But there's some part that he plays in that. I feel like he's very good at not being the bad guy, right? It was hard for me because I did roofing for my father for a long time, and then I wound up saying to him the one day on the roof, how he would treat my friends and my boyfriends different than me, and he did. And it was, it wasn't a debate. It was the first time I ever actually spoke up and said, I don't like the way that you talk to me. Like, there have been times where my dad was so meticulous about the way he wanted his roofing done, and it's programmed into my head. So I did it the right way for him, and I would teach somebody else that, and he would fucking belittle me and go, well, no, I don't really do that anymore. You know what I mean? And it was like, so wait a minute. So you would drill me with this shit, even to the point of raising your voice to me and being militant, and now I'm passing that on, and you're going to fucking undermine me? So I said to him, I don't like the way that the difference in how you talk to me. And it was Brian at the time. Oh, no, I don't. I'm not asking you if you do. I'm telling you you do, and I'm saying how I feel. I never went back to work. I quit after like over 20 years because it wasn't just that day. It was also like me getting compliments for how hard I worked, and then I could never just get the compliment without him attaching himself to teaching me what I did. Like people would say, yo, you're amazing. Where do you think she gets it from? Once that started happening, I realized he was becoming jealous of me, and I quit. I couldn't, I did that but I also know that when a chosen one leaves a situation, the situation starts falling apart. Okay? And I feel like my dad never got over that. And that is that pride of, well, you walked out and da-da-da-da. He'll never say it, but I know that's what it is. And then he never thought that I would go and be gifted like this and be changing the world. And then they didn't believe I was making money off my channel. They wanted to believe that I was selling drugs or prostitute, whatever. I didn't give a fuck. So for somebody, that's what you have to do. You have to, because it's going to be hard for you, because I honestly feel like you wind up really feeling like you had a bond with this father, and then it's like oh my god, it's like I feel so upset for you because I feel like you gave up shit like for this father. I feel like you gave up your life. You could be Christian or Catholic, and it's like embedded in your brain to like honor thy father and thy mother even when they fucking turn their back on you and shit. That is so toxic. I would get out of that. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to believe in, but I feel like you always, there's those days where everything is good, and I feel like it's when you're doing something for him, and then all of a sudden maybe you can't do it to your potential, or something happens, and then it's like boom, you feel deflated because he'll say something that hurts your feelings. I remember with my dad, I had this friend of mine, Craig, got drunk and started punching the shit out of me. And the cops came, the fucking 8th district came, the useless fucking pieces of shits that they are, and told me that I actually had to go downtown and file something, that they couldn't take him. And he was right there admitting he punched me in front of them, right? The neighbors saw it and everything. Narcissistic cops who don't like fucking women. So I wound up going to roof with my dad. I'm telling him about it. He goes, well, what did you do? What did you do to deserve it? It's a fucking friend of mine. It's not even a relationship. Like, the fact that he even said that shit, you know what I mean? I've never had a father go over to a dude's house that put their hands on me and fucking rough him up. But when my dad had his hot rod, he used to restore cars. When somebody poked a hole in his gas tank, he stalked that motherfucker for over a week and flattened all 4 of his tires. I feel you, because I feel like you have the same shit going on where it's like, how much more do I have to give to you? Like, now I see why maybe my mom was like the way she was with you, because you don't appreciate women. So basically, like, you're like a side piece. And I'm not trying to be disgusting, but you're when the mom's not there, or maybe your mom passed or something like that, but when your mom either wasn't available, I feel like he uses the two of you, is what it feels like. He uses the two of you. I don't know if he plays you two against each other or anything like that, because there are dads that do that. I don't feel that. I feel like maybe he just likes being fucking waited on, and he sees women as nurses and caretakers, and you're destined for something great. You're a chosen one, there's no doubt. I don't feel like this father is actually your father, though. All right, I'm gonna find out what who your actual father is, because I definitely feel like you're gifted as shit, and you're not supposed to be in this situation at all. So tell me who this woman's birth father is. I mean, or this could be a dude. I mean, but I feel like it's a daughter. Okay, who's the person's birth father? Because I feel like you were also kidnapped. Who is this? Is this Adrian? Is this like a Justin or Jason Harris. Yeah. Is Peter's there? It could, like a Jason Harris is what this is. All right. So I don't know if you know who that person is, or like a Justin Harris or something like that. All right. Let me see. Let me see who stole this person. I just heard. Oh God. Is this Harry McAllister did? Harry McAllister is the one that kidnapped you. Okay, I don't know how old you are. It's, you know, I don't feel like you're that old. Let me find out some more about this relationship, okay? Because it feels like, did you say something? Because this is what I also feel. I feel like if you said how you feel in a conversation with this dad, he punishes you in some way, like silent treatment, or he'll give extra attention to your other siblings or even your friends. I feel like your dad was more of a dad to your friends, like the loving side of him. Like he could have been a provider, but when it came to emotion or compassion, I just don't feel like he has it. And I feel like he did for your friends. This could be the kind of dad, Maya. It could be like your friend. Maybe, I feel like your dad may have even said in front of you, and when you were going through something and you were waiting for that from him, like, damn, I feel bad that he's gone or she's gone through this. Like your female friends, I don't know if it's intentional. It's hard for me to feel if this is like, I don't feel like he's intentionally trying to hurt you. I don't. I feel like there's something deeper here with his mom. All right. I don't know if she was an alcoholic or she just wasn't a good mom. He may not even be cognizant of the fact that he's like this. I don't feel it's intentional. You know, for some of you, it may be. But, you know, I feel like your dad even was happier and smiled and laughed more. Yo, I feel so... I feel like your dad has even made you, like, embarrassed you in front of your own friends. Like, maybe even raised his voice and, like, yelled to the point where you jumped and you weren't even like expecting that. I feel like there's times where you were even joking or trying to, like, make him happy because he could have been going through something and he got angry at you instead. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because he thought he took advantage of you. And what you did was you almost set, because I did the same thing. You became a punching bag. Because you never say no. And when you do that to somebody, you know, I had to take accountability for the fact that I would never say no to my dad. You know what I'm saying? And it actually did more damage than it did good. So I feel you that that's what this is, you know, that you became someone that he could let all his anger out on because your mom didn't get it, right? Because I think he was afraid of your mom. You know, there's something here where she told him like it was and you didn't, and he respects that more. So maybe that's what you have to do, is maybe flip it or just cut him off completely. So what's going to happen? Tolerate. We allow ourselves to tolerate this. So there's always, I say in every situation, there is accountability for everything. I mean, let's say you are picked up and drugged by your hair from a situation and put somewhere. Okay, you had nothing to do with that. But more times than not, we played a part in something, even if it's just allowing it. I remember I used to say this in my videos. I don't know if this person watches my channel, but I remember saying in my videos that one of the main things that empaths especially are responsible for is allowing to ourselves to be treated a certain way and not putting a stop to it and just respecting ourselves. And once you do that, you will piss people off because they're just used to you being the proverbial punching bag, you know. So that's really the only thing I feel like you're at fault for, is just allowing it. So now you won't allow it anymore. This is going to cause problems. I just want to look, but it's good. They because there's healing that needs to be done here. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo male, or this is your father. Now your father was a sacrifice. I feel like your father is stuck in life now. I don't know if this is financially or, you know, Is your dad going to prison? Your dad getting locked up? I feel like now your dad is stuck in a compromising situation. Is he stuck? Is your dad gay? I feel like your dad could be in some crazy thing now that he can't get out of with some kind of fucking like cuckoo, kachoo that feels left out in the cold by him. This is for somebody. It's not for everybody, but for somebody, your dad got himself in trouble. Did your dad hook up with somebody underage? I feel like somebody, and now you're gonna be expected now to abandon him. This is going to be a test for you. Your dad's going to call you from jail or prison. He's going to expect for you to handle it. It would be crazy if you were a CO or something, okay? But or you were in the judicial system somehow. When you pass this test of self-worth, I promise you, look, it's going to be hard, okay? Because you're loyal to a fault. You're going to have to let him deal with this shit without you so that he can see what your worth was. It's just like a husband. It's no different. Okay, that's what's weird about the situation. But you're going to get rewarded by the universe for that. Once you take that first step and you know, like, I can't do it, it's going to be easier to do this. And then you're going to do this with the men in your life. Your self-worth is going to go up and up and up and up. And you're going to get to where your girl is at, where it's like, bitch, I became celibate by default. Okay, this wasn't even a choice for me. I didn't say I'm going to be celibate. For me, it was this. I know what I'm worth, right? I didn't before. Everybody else did, but they didn't want me to know. Now, when you know, everybody else don't want to be around you no more. You're gonna peep on this, right? So then what happens is I was like, I'm not giving this to anybody unless I feel like they deserve it, or it's like something that's going to be like special. It turned into celibacy. Okay, like I didn't. That wasn't a plan. So that's going to be what's happening. 8 of them. Is there 8 of you that are going through this? Okay. You're gonna what is this? This person was had abandonment issues as a child and shit like that. So this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna leave them out in the cold. I don't know if you have kids. You know, you're gonna focus on you and your kids and shit like that. You're gonna totally change though. All right. You're gonna deal with abandonment issues from the past. You end up dealing with you're gonna go through a dark night of the soul. I don't know. Some of you already are. And then you're going to wind up changing, and then you're going to see people move away from you, right? You're going to use your intuition now when it comes to dealing with men, period, okay? Because there's just not a lot of good ones, and you're going to respect and appreciate the ones that are, though, and let them know that, you know, I see you, and I see that you're different than everybody else, because if nobody tells them, you know, it's like, what's the point, right? There's a lot of guys who are great guys, and nobody ever tells them how great they are, right? You're going to use your intuition, right? You're going to be like, nope, I'm sorry. Don't want no short. Man, there could be somebody that's real short that's trying to date you or something like that, or just somebody that comes up short. I feel like for a lot of you can't even be in relationships while this is going on, because there's going to be like a lot of crying and anger and stuff like that. And I just think, you know, this was what happened for me. Brian and I were dating for years, right? He was the best boyfriend I ever had. I mean, that motherfucker was like, never let me down. Never nothing. Never cheated, never let me down. But it was just the kind of thing where I took this so seriously. I knew that when this started in gang stalking, that they tried to split you guys up. I knew that it would affect us, and I took this too seriously what I'm doing. So I just said I want to be best friends again. So we actually went back to being best friends because we were that before. So we're like proof that you can go back to being best friends. You don't have to be best friends and then date, right? And then hate each other after. I just don't understand that shit. I've remained friends if I could with most people that I've dated. You know, other people have tried to ruin that, but it wasn't me. But you're going to have to, nope. You know what I mean? Because now when you start to change, you're going to have people that are going to come into your life just because they want to stop you from where you're going. All right? There's 8 chosen females here, I feel like. Okay? Yeah, you're going to allow your ancestors to guide you, right? People are going to want to come and go like this because they're going to know you're chosen. Now everybody wants to be around chosen ones because they know where we're going. They also know that you're going to be able at one point to speak their fucking death into existence, and they're going to be real afraid of you, okay? So you're going to be like, nope, I don't need any friends. I need to stay by myself. I'm going to rely on my ancestors. You're going to have to rely on spirits and shit like I did to comfort you. to guide you and shit like that, because this is something I used to laugh at, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I would be dead, because no, look, truth was the only one flipped backwards. If it wasn't for ancestors and spirit guides warning me and showing me shit in my dreams, get a pendulum if you don't have one, like, I would be dead. I know that I would, because there was no human helping me, but that was the point. This is the point, is to prove how powerful that realm is. I'm just going to get one of these, and then I'm going to, and then I'm just going to close it out. What else do these women need to know about this? Your growth scares people who don't want to change. So you're going to see these people just fall off. You're going to be able to tell, right? I want to get sober. I want to stop drinking. I want to do this. And you're going to see people get angry. Those people, just don't get angry at them. They're not ready. They're not happy. Like my dad used to say that people want to see you happy but not happy, or doing better than them. They want to see you do well but not better than them. Remember that, right? And just let them go, because where you're going, they can't go. All right? We're not going nowhere. All right. Hope that helps somebody. Love you. Philly out.